One city here in the Atlanta area is taking outsourcing to a brand new level. It's hired a private company, I should say, to run the entire town. Pretty much everything except the police and fire departments now controlled by a business across the country in Colorado. And the city says it's saving millions of dollars.
It would cost us more to try to gear up all these services in a city government than to contract with a company to do it.
So what about it? Outsourcing government services to the private industry. Should more cities do the same? Coming up, Eric Lilligren reports, You Decide, as Fox reports live from Atlanta, celebrating Fox News Channel's 10th anniversary and thanking America for making us America's most watched. Well, lots of companies outsource jobs, of course, and now one city here in Georgia is doing the same. But in this case, outsourcing most of its government services. Should your city try it too? Eric Lilligren reports. You decide.
Sandy Springs has been a part of the metro Atlanta area for generations, but it's tried to stand on its own feet for a long time. Now it's finally an incorporated city with an unprecedented opportunity, building a municipality from scratch with private business running almost all of its public works.
How are you?
Eva Galambos led the charge for change, and now as mayor, she's one of only 4 city employees governing 87,000 residents, with the help of the most comprehensive public-private partnership in America today.
Planning, zoning, code enforcement, building permits.
And except for policing and fire protection, everything from traffic signals to potholes and paving is managed by a multinational corporation.
We projected it would cost us more to try to gear up all these services in a city government than to contract with a company to do it.
Studies show that if Sandy Springs wanted to operate on its own, it would need to support an annual budget of about $50 million. Its corporate partner is doing the job for about $30 million and says the savings is being passed on to the citizens, or as it calls them, the customers.
The bottom line is, as long as people can see value, as long as they get good service, it's cost-effective and efficient, it's a good model.
Critics have argued that a company out to make a profit might not be motivated by a community's best interests, but 10 months into the agreement, the city maintains the open market best supports the demand for superior service.
Is we have that responsiveness, and ultimately you have the greatest incentive, which is the incentive by the private sector company to produce so that they can get a contract renewal at the end of each year. And that's not something that you're going to have in a typical bureaucracy.
Executives are already planning to expand in the region and are being contacted by local level officials from across the country.
It's a whole new model, potentially, for city government.
A company town of a whole new kind. In Sandy Springs, Georgia, Eric Lilligren, Fox News.